Alright, good. Kill a hero. I mean, we could just start with Firebirds. Why not? Let's get this going. Catherine, Gelu, and Roland must defeat the demoniac hero Zeron. If any one of them falls, all is lost. Catherine, Roland, and Gelu will be allowed to reach 36th level, which is practically impossible, and carry over all spell skills and experience in the next scenario. I don't even know how much XP that would be. You'd have to wait like years for that. In-game years, of course. I mean, I'm gonna get 10 of these already, if I remember correctly. Temporal I already have, Sword of Judgment I don't really need.
With the majority of the Krigan forces destroyed, Arathia's lords have grown weary of this war, and have withdrawn their support. They do not understand. This is a critical moment. To continue this war, I have stepped down as Arathia's queen. Myself, Roland, and the Conflux forces will continue to press to the capital of Eofol. However, between us and the Demon King stands the hero Zeron. We are told he wields Armageddon's blade. We must succeed for the safety of Arathia and the world.
I wonder if that magical cloud, the blue cloud, just looks like Armageddon again, so I'm not sure if that's just intentional or what. Support has greatly waned amongst the Arathian nobility for this war in the past few months. It has been costly in both gold and lives, precious commodities all to be certain. However, this endeavor is of utmost import if what the soothsayer said is true. Should they really have Armageddon's blade, King Lucifer must not be allowed to continue in his mad quest. The line must be drawn here and now. Seeing as how the Arathian people see this war as being over, they have refused to fund your war any longer. Disheartened as you were, you decreed General Morgan Kindle would act as regent in your stead, inspiring me tasked to find a new leader for the kingdom your father made so great. You chose to abdicate the Arathian throne, and ally yourself with the elemental confluxes in an effort to destroy this mad king and his demonic hordes once and for all. Teary-eyed yet stoic, you transferred the control of the kingdom of your birth to General Kindle and rode off towards your destiny. When all was said and done, you and Roland were going to return to Enroth and your son Nikolai at last. Arathia was free to rule itself without interference from Enroth. Its destiny was now its own. You had a war to win, a world to save, and it could not be burdened by grief over the terrible choices you were forced to make. The days ahead will be filled with rough terrain and sleepless nights. Roland and your forces marched across the fire-ravaged plains of Eofol en route to Krelok, the capital city. Word soon spread of your approach, and you were met with great resistance. Though the fighting was brutal, your technical prowess and Roland's tenacity proved to be the better of the enemy, and you forced them back nearly to the capital itself. Now you have a firm hold on the majority of Eofol, Conflux fortresses sprouting up everywhere. The problem came when word was sent that Zeron, Eofol's brilliant warlord, would arrive with the near totality of his sons of Erebus, Eofol's elite royal guard. Worse still, spies report he bears this great sword of immense power. It appears, in fact, that your worst fears have been realized. Armageddon's blade is not only real, but here on the field of battle as well. Zeron must fall and the blade recover. This assault is to succeed. Once he has been defeated, the rest will be mere practice. Soundcheck. Yes, I want to play some H3 again, but the game hates me so much for this. Last time I wanted to play in the first battle, I got 4 bad morales, and the enemy got 2 good morales. Damn, that sucks. That's really rough. Oh, okay. Give me those throngs. Armed and ready, sir. What are your orders? I'm ready, sir. What are your orders? Excellent. Armed and ready. Nope. I didn't mean to control shift. I meant to just shift. And then. Fire. Pyre por favor. Let's do. Yeah. Robert from the north approaches your encampment with caution. He wears the markings of a forest guard scout and bears a scroll in hand. You wave him over and take the scroll, open it, and read its contents. After a brief reading, you turn to the runner and tell him to inform King Roland of this message. The runner leaves to go inform King Roland that Gelu has been sent along as well as the request of General Kindle. Baratheon still supports the request, but just not as it has in the past. It's a good feeling to know this war will be won, and won much more easily now that Gelu and his forces have arrived as well. However, the nagging feeling that Zeron is not going to be easy to defeat continues to plague you in the back of your mind. This is a dangerous time, a possible turning point, one you cannot back away from. That blade has to be taken from the terrible hands which now wield it, no matter the cost. I don't really remember this scenario, okay? Well, this one is just killing Zeron. There's 5 Inferno towns, if I recall. 2 north of the center one, 2 south of the center one. Actually, 1 south of the center one, 1 southeast. Roughly. More sharpshooters runners. Yeah, alright. It's like no point right now. Probably some losses. Let's deny that. Slow because of speed advantage. Just get that free salt. Those guys. Free salt again. Nice morale, son. Just kill her instantly. Spread diplomacy. You can wait over there. Wait, we got a second. It's kind of interesting. Oh, hello. Who's the strongest one of all? Neither. Okay. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the strongest of all? I think this is balanced. How's it going? Oh, that's where she got the weapons. Hi there. Yeah, you come back here with that. Sure. 3. Survives 1 knowledge, and lose 2. That's good. I could just rush the hero, Zeron. I don't know what Rams did with Zeron, so... this is the one without the order fires, okay. I see. Oh no, it's one on each. Okay. Well, that just makes it a lot easier. Oh, they don't have upgrades. Whatever. Time to go smirking, I guess. Free time. Tavern was. Where's the tavern? Oh, there it is. Of course, a spell book, sir. Oh, you already have one. Huh. Let's go in there just in case. View air again. Probably catch up to the hero that's running away. Probably a bit. There you are. That's another hero down. Another hero bites the dust. Nah, I misclicked that. Yep. Nope. Oh, they have. Oh, they have. What's. Oh, I should probably watch out for that, huh? They don't have a hero on the hero set. So, slow down. Oh, the spell points rip. Wow. Still lost one less somehow. Don't even know. Southeast. Okay. Who else? Whatever. They're running. Well, let's pick up our army first. Oh, what? Oh no. It's not happening at all. You crazy. Probably have. Okay, I'm gonna move you just in case she does something drastic. Probably beam shot. Oh, implosion. Okay. That's fine. Just not go straight to this anyway. Loud noises. I don't think I can cast much. Oh. think we're here though. Oh, you think you can? Actually, no. It's just 3. Dun, dun, dun. Oh man. I'm gonna be right back, because my stomach is doing weird noises. I probably need to go to the bathroom, yes. Alright, well, I don't think I'll be making any more noises though. So we got 4 of the different towns, we're just gonna go to the center now. But before that, let's just... Oh nice, they left 6 archdevils for me here, nice, thanks. I'll just take those off your hands. Okay. Shadowy figure slips into the meeting chamber where you sit with your advisors. This wispy figure takes shape, that of a humanoid made of pure wind. Its voice, one of crackling lightning and booming thunder, rips through the meeting area, getting everyone's attention. I represent the elemental lords of the great conflicts. I come before you to bring a warning. The use of Armageddon's blade will soon tear this world asunder. It must be contained, else it consumes us all. Do not dally with this Zeron. He is cunning and treacherous. Be wary of his power. Be warned of his might. Its warning having been issued, the elemental being dissipates and returns to its masters. Those in attendance stock still, unable to comment on the proclamation of Dredge is uttered here this day. Clear your throat and draw their attention back to you. My friends and compatriots, we have now seen proof positive these conflicts lords are indeed working for our benefit and the benefit of the world as a whole. We must heed this warning and take Armageddon's blade for ourselves. This way we control the weapons, thus controlling our enemy. If we can locate and defeat the Zeron, we can contain his terrible weapon of annihilation before he gets an opportunity to use its complete power. Now let's get back to work and figure out a way to stop these men. Okay, don't know why that's popping up. Alright. So let's see, view air again. Let's see where everyone is. They're still in the center, so. Okay. Yeah, the 10. We do. To be fair, I don't think we'll need it, so I'm just gonna end it right now. Oh no! How unpredictable. Yeah, it didn't really do much up there. Sadly. Just make sure we wait enough days though. Actually, in that case, we may as well just take his devils. He only has Archdevils. That's okay. Where's his other hero actually? I could just blind the Magogs and just not do it. That's another way of doing this. Oh, shoot. Look at that one. What the hell? Ah, you used the monolith, didn't you? Let's see. So how did you get over there? Oh, what? How did she even flee? AI, why don't you use spells? I mean, how could you screw this up though? I'm kind of curious how the AI did this. Did he just not attack the devils? Okay. Excellent. Set the world. I don't care about this knowledge, actually. And this one. Let's go. Oh, I think I need this. Okay. Um. Crap, this ends this scenario. I don't remember what they say in this scenario though. I know the Elemental Lords visit again, I think. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I know it's to kill Saron. I'm talking about like the messages in between the days. Which is why I don't want to end it right now. Yeah, this one sharpshooter killing him, March Devil. That's smart positioning. That sucks. I don't know, just kill him. Yeah. Easy run. Welcome back to the stream, Neo. I mean, whatever. See ya. Heyo. Congratulations, you completed your quest to defeat the enemy. Saron. Victory's yours. Actually, there's an enemy I'll save us. Blade of Stannis, number 2. Actually, what is that? 201. Before this, what do I do? I'll do something here. Roland stood to address his troops marching back and forth across the makeshift stage he had set up expressly for this purpose. The need for a morale boost became an almost tangible feeling, for tensions were high and some infighting had taken place. No major injuries reported, but there were some incidents. He needed to do something quickly to rally the troops. Neo, please. Lo, these many months we have pressed onward, trudging through the bleak, desolate regions of this accursed land. Time has come where again we are the ones on the attack. Our enemies inside, and an opportunity has arisen to deliver a crushing blow to these twisted freaks. As you all know, I was held captive by these animals for many years, so I know of which I speak when I say we cannot allow these things to exist any longer in our worlds. They must be excised from the face of Antagarich, like the boil they are. To that end, I need you, your strength, your courage. We must press forward onto Krila and obliterate these monsters once and for all. Send them back to hell. There shall be no quarter, no survivors. The crowd cheers bring Roland's speech of genocide to a rousing close. Upon leaving the stage, Roland is near visibly shaking, the rage in his heart on the surface at last, bringing with it a cloud to his once sparkly eyes, a dark cloud showing the damage done to his soul. Captivity has marred his spirit such that nothing short of total victory can bring him peace. The Koreans must pay for what they have done to him, regardless of the cost to him and his mortal soul. Unpleased. It's Neo. I just want to know. I just want anyone watching the video to know what lore is, okay? It's not a save-scum, because I'm not beating it with this one, because I already beat it. I didn't mean to kill Zeron. I just went for it. Don't be a Rito, Neo. Don't be a Rito. A small supply wagon shows up with a note proclaiming this wagon is a gift from a friend. Upon reading this note, you smile and allow your thoughts to drift back to Sedgwick and her friend. What is this? Is it just leaving? Oh, ruh-roh. That one step. Ha! No. Let's just buy out everything. Oh. Yeah, I know you're just messing with me, Neo. That's what Rito was doing earlier, I don't remember. I could show no enemy movement, but at the same time, and they're not gonna do anything besides getting other stuff, so I guess I might as well. The only problem would be if they killed Roland or Catherine. Which right now they're not in a position to. But I'll keep it moving on. Yeah, I know there's no time limit, but I know I missed out on some messages. My queen reports a page to you. You have a visitor. He is claiming he represents a conference. Oh, this is the other message I was talking about. Wave the boy to show the man in, and off he goes to retrieve his visitor. He returns moments later with a tall, slender man dressed in long robes, his face hidden behind his war hood. Silver runic trim of the deep blue robes glimmers slightly, diverting attention away from his withdrawn countenance. All that is visible of this mysterious man's face is a neatly trimmed black beard and a strong lower jaw. He speaks in low tones, barely above a whisper, with a slight accent noticeable. Greetings, Catherine Iron Fist of Enroth. I am called Tamar the Wanderer. I am a walker of the plains, a seeker of knowledge, a protector of lives worth saving. I am also the elemental lord of air. I come here this day to share with you a vision I have had. In this vision, I saw possible futures, both of light and of shadows. You just passed the crossroads, Catherine, choosing the path of light. There are others, loved ones, and those trusted deeply, who now face that same crossroad. They are beginning to choose a path which may be divergent from yours. It's not too late to alter their course. They can be persuaded to return to the path carved in the sun, as opposed to the one entrenched in the night. Choose wisely, Catherine, for if you do not help those whom you love and trust, I fear you will know much grief. Flash of lightning rips across the stormy sky, and when your eyes clear from the momentary blindness, tomorrow the Wanderer is no longer in your presence. The warnings of the so-called elemental lord stir in your mind and give you to pause. Could he have meant Roland? His pain and suffering might be getting the better of him. Perhaps you should speak to him about this war and its effects on his mind. You fear that he might slip away and let his need for revenge consume him. Is almost overwhelming. Send a letter to Roland immediately. Dispatching the messenger brings some light lift to your wounded soul and allows you to sleep, albeit not too well. Right. Oh, I could also bring up the campaign editor. That could also be a choice. I didn't think about that before. Is there a Lord of Phoenixes? Probably. I mean, I'd assume that like the Phoenix's Firebreaths go under Elemental Lord of Fire. I see. think that's gonna be enough. Rip that time. Then you start streaming. I started like two minutes, not 2 minutes ago. Over 2 hours ago. It says on the stream. If you're done with Festival of Life already. No, I haven't finished that yet. I'm just redoing these ones because I didn't highlight them and Twitch deleted the past VODs because of their policy of 14 days or it's just deleted. That was enough. Report comes in to Roland. The message tells of horrible atrocities committed by the Kriegans. Tales of slaves being stripped and beaten and impaled upon spikes for apparent sport, used for hideous black magic fights, even used as food for monstrous beasts. As he reads, the fires of vengeance burn deep in Roland's breast. These monsters are doing the unthinkable. The memories of torture and the screams flood his mind once again, bringing with them the smells and sounds of his capture. He seethes in rage, slowly shredding the parchment he is reading. When the pressure finally gets to him, he blows out in rage. I shall kill them all, no matter where they hide, no matter where they choose to flee. There will be no escape from my wrath. Know this, King Lucifer, your minions will all drown in lakes of their own ichor. I will have my vengeance. After tossing the torn parchment to the ashen ground, he storms off to gather his armor and weapons to prepare for battle once more. I don't know. I don't remember the last missions for this. That's cool. Apparently that can just hold off any AI. I said it was not enough, and yet it held 2 heroes. So yeah, we're just going through like the latter end of Armageddon's Blade, and then we have to do the first scenario in Tar's campaign again, which shouldn't be that bad, honestly. Get to reread her war diaries. Other than that, I have everything else highlighted, because I just forgot about the other ones. Roland awoke early this morning to a messenger bringing with him a letter bearing the scent of perfume he knew immediately belonged to Catherine, a scent she knew he loved. He tore open the seal and read it immediately. Dearest husband Roland, I have recently received a visit from someone who had brought me a warning. His warning spoke of crossroads we all reach, and I have made my choice recently, taking my path. His warning also spoke of others whom I love and trust deeply, who face these same crossroads and are on a road different than mine. I fear that he speaks of you and your recent imprisonment. I do hope you are not taking the road cloaked in shadow, but are preparing to join me on the path of light. Please write me back and make me believe that I have not lost you to revenge. I do not want to walk the path alone. I love you, my husband, and shall always do so, no matter the path you choose, but do not expect me to allow you down the road of shadow without a fight. This journey can be altered. If you have become consumed with feelings of revenge and hate, I'll be there to help any way I can. Take care, my love. I shall meet you once we have defeated the Zeron and his sons of Erebus. Roland rolled up the scroll and returned to his tent, eyes filled with tears, for he was beginning to suspect she might be right. I think there's a bit more after that. I think up to 3 months. We'll end at month 3. So I think there's one more thing about Roland. Ah, yes, so if you don't mind just making sure none of my main heroes die, that'd be great. Yeah, you got me. Just dismiss him then. Anyway. I should just do this. Oh, I see. They're really slow. Yeah, well, I don't like this because I don't see what they're doing. God population doubles. Isn't that great? Alright. I'll be done with that, so let's just go back to